Blessings, everyone. Welcome to 2024. We've got a powerful year ahead of us, and it's all going to be up to you. You're the one that takes back your power this year. It is an 8 year. It is an 8 year, which means a year of abundance, a year of manifestation, a year of eternity. It is eternal. It is infinity. And 8 is also the number of the Christ consciousness. So we have a big year in store for us. And I've got a lot to tell you. So let's get ready. My name is Keleena. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into the information that I've been receiving for a good month now. In December, for those that are on my Patreon and those that have sessions with me that month know that I was super zero pointed the entire month of December. And just in such a high, in such a joy, and out of my body so much, but having to really focus to ground, to bring in the information that I needed to clearly, to bring it through for you in a clarity and simplicity is how I've been taught to teach by my guides, the masters, the angelics, so that each person can take away the information in their own words and understanding and use them responsibly for themselves. So I'm going to dive in. I have all of my notes. I actually pulled some fabulous cards that confirmed my notes too. I don't show you the cards. They're fun for me. I have so many cards that have been gifted, and I have a roommate right now that has over 100 decks of cards, so it's fun to play. So let's go on. This month, okay, this is for January. First of all, I want to say it is a year of magic. It is a complete year of magic. Number 8 is in the astrology, is also the eighth house is transformation. It is the house of magic. It's the house of alchemy, life, death, rebirth. So there's a lot of this is going to be going on. We're going to have a lot of people still waking up this year. And I know for my team that what they do for me is they show me the entire year by month, and whatever month they light up a sun on it, that means that's the month that we're going to have another great mass awakening. So the sun this year is going to be in April. As far as dates, they don't give me dates. They just give me the month. They light it up with the light, which means more light workers will be coming online. Now, this is a year of the light worker. The years of everyone that's on the earth that is a light worker. You are going to have to stay in full focus this year, and it starts this month. This month, I was really shown in December how the positivity in your thoughts, in your vibration, and in your frequency are so important beginning this month, because it's going to bring you through the journey of this full year. And when you start seeing by the end of this month how you have, not only for yourself, but collectively assisted with the shifts and changes in the vibration on the planet as you do it within yourself, and how things are changing for the positive, you're going to understand that the outcome always begins with you. Okay, everything happening on this planet, as I've said for years on my videos, everything that's happening within you is happening outside of you. What you're doing, healing yourself and changing yourself on this planet, and change yourself on this planet, is changing the planet as well. It is changing the collective consciousness. That's why you're here, light workers. This is part of your journey. All right, so stay focused is this big message for this year. Like I said, it's a year of magic. I'm going to go more into details on this on my Patreon. This coming Sunday, I'm going to be channeling the year of 2024 live on Patreon on, I think, level 3. I don't have it on my, I think, let me look. I haven't put my schedule out yet, but Actually, I'll just post it and everyone can find out, but it will be on my Patreon. It's going to be live. I will be channeling. I'll be connecting directly with Source. I will be connecting and bringing through information that's going to help guide. I will also be answering questions. So if you have a personal question for your own year on there, get on there. You can join Patreon. You don't have to stay on Patreon. You can join just for the 1 month and get all the other extra things that you get. But that's where I do this private stuff rather than public like this for many reasons. So there is so much that's coming for this year, and this is the year that we, as light workers, as healers, as grid workers, a lot of you know I'm a grid worker. I travel all over the world and activate sacred sites and show people multidimensionality and help them heal and show them your quantumness and all of these things. We are really needing to stay in that positive focus this year, because as we become more light and shine our light more, and that is part of your job this year, as we do this more and our power of light builds, what happens? The clenching tries even more, but it's not going to work, because the more the light expands, remember, the dark is serving the light. So every time that opposing power or energy is trying to do something, those of the light and those none of the light that aren't fully awakened yet are seeing what's happening. So the grips are being opened up. You've got to really focus. This month starts it, and the sweater is itchy. I bought myself a sweater for Christmas and it's itchy. Sometimes you just gotta do something nice for yourself, a little self-love. So anyways, you all know me, I like to laugh at myself because it's fun. So our artistic expression and our positive thoughts are really empowering this month, but all year. Okay, you're here to artistically express in your full balance, the balance of the feminine and masculine within you without fighting. And this is just so important. You're going to really need to shine your light more than ever, this year. Now, for those of you that know me and have known me for years, since 2015, I've been talking about the vision I had in 2004, which was the day after Christmas. I woke up and I was in this vision of this 20-year countdown. Well, this 2024 is the final year. And what happened in that vision was they were showing me floods, disasters, things like that. And I had babies then, so it scared me a little bit. I had 2 babies, but it was a 20-year countdown. So this is like the last year of that final like that. And we really have to come together in unification and shine our light, because this is the year that this transformation within us is going to accelerate in this motion forward on the planet. And without you stepping into your power, and without you stepping in and holding yourself in that sacred space and that light of God that shines within you, it's not going to happen. So you need to step up. You need to step up. Movement forward is happening. Acceleration is happening. I'm not an astrologer, but I do actually have the planets, the system. I can connect with them. I connect with the stars. They give me information. The planets give me information. I've been doing this for years. They showed me this like accelerated motion forward. Of course, I have friends that are astrologers, and I will like ask them, so I'm seeing this, and they're like, yes, well, this is this. And so it confirms what I'm getting. So there's this accelerated year that's happening before, last year went fast. And I don't know if any of you agree. If you agree, put it down below, because for me, last year went boom, it was done. This year is going to be faster for you. It is going to go so fast. It's only going to be slow if you trip over your own ego, if you put obstacles in the way, if you create slowness in your life by not aligning to who you are, by not aligning to the sacred heart, being and living in your sacred heart, in the divine mind, the pineal. All right, this is where we're from, not the false identity ego. These are the things that I teach on my Patreon, on the mastery classes, how to do this. So when you are there, everything goes quick, everything goes fast, and everything goes easy and flows in grace. It's so simple. So it is another accelerated year. There's going to be hiccups along the way. I'm not going to lie about it because I see some of the things, but when those hiccups happen, this is where we come in. This is where the light workers come in. This is where the grid workers come in. This is where the healers come in. This is where the wayshowers come in. And we lead you down that path of, okay, this is happening. So we're going here, right? We're going to lift our frequency. We're going to lift our vibration. People send me videos all the time of things that are going on in the world. So I watch like a little, blurb of it, 30 seconds or a minute. I'm like, okay, it is okay to know what's going on because we are doing the opposite of that. So that's okay. I don't have a TV. I don't watch the news. I don't do any of that. But when someone wants to bring something to my attention, it's obviously a reason that it's being aligned for me to see it. So, yeah. So we take that information immediately in our heart and we know exactly what we have to do. And it's that simple. So I really want to just mention the cards I pulled. I pulled, and the information, it confirmed the information I was already getting for January. I had 3 cards about power. You went through 2023 of going through releasing a lot of karma, releasing a lot of your shadow side, pushing you into taking back your power. And this is the year that you really step into it. This is the year that we step into this power in our truth, in our knowing, in our inner wisdom, and in our love. And that inner power is going to help you to glide through the year, okay, without having to worry about anything, because we know that we are always taken care of from above. Always. We're on a path, we are on the journey of our blueprint from when we came into this lifetime, what we chose to experience, and everything's happening exactly as it's supposed to. So the 3 cards of power, I also got, get this, you're all going to love this, 7 cards of manifestation. So it was manifesting and when you need to manifest, this is another thing I've done on my Patreon masterclasses. Manifesting is you being in that positive thought all the time, you putting that power out there, using your power, okay, to put positive thought out to the universe of what you want to create, focusing on what you want to create, not what you don't want to create. This is very powerful. Being clear in your intentions. You've got to be crystal clear, because if you're not, you're going to manifest something that you don't want. But the positivity this year in your focus is really important. And it is right now, this month is a time to focus. It's like a month to start opening up and utilizing and putting out there those creations that I said in December and part of November. I was talking about these creations are coming in, but wait until after January 1st to put them in motion. It's the time now. We are really in this powerful time to manifest this year with the 8. Now, the next 3 cards I got were all abundance. 3 abundance cards. I was like, I got the Angel of Abundance, I got Lakshmi, and I've got Abundancia. And I was like, whoa, okay, the collective needs to hear this. And we are in that abundant year. Now, 8 is the number of abundance. But remember, if you're not focusing on the positive, what you want, remember, abundance isn't always only money. Abundance is everything. So if you're focusing on something negative, okay, oh, I can't stand my neighbor, they're always doing this. Okay, let's just say that. Well, guess what you're going to get more of? You're going to manifest more of it, because that's what you're putting out there. The veil is like this thin, and every source in the universe is listening. Okay? Everything that has ears is listening, that wants to help us. The angels, the masters, the light beings, our points of origins from where they came from, where we came from. They're all listening. Gaia's kingdoms, everyone, they're coming together in unity for us to help us. So if we're going to continue focusing on something that we don't want or don't like, you're going to get more of it. So be careful how you use this year of abundance, because you're going to get exactly what you asked for. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. If you're one of those people who are always going, oh, I'm so sick, or oh, I feel sick today, or oh, I've got this, you're going to get more. So be careful, okay? Be really careful. It's a powerful month. It is a powerful month. I also got 3 cards in the sacred goddess, the mother energy, the mother creator, because the creator is mother, the creator is feminine. Creator energy is feminine, and I know, and this is nothing against the masculine, it's just how it is. Creation starts with the feminine. And so 3 cards of this: create, create, create. This is what I pulled for this month: power, manifesting, abundance, create. So if you take this for this first month, and this is a year, an 8 year, and January is a 1 month, new beginnings, okay, in an 8 year, utilize this numerology codes, utilize this month and the information coming in to create the outcome for the rest of the year for you. This is why I come on here to guide you in this and give you this information. I am going to give you language codes as well. So here's a couple questions for you. Okay, you can answer them down below or just think about it for yourself. But my guide said, how are you being called to step up and lead this year? If you're meant to be some kind of leader, how are you being called to step up and lead? Now, not everybody wants to take that position, and that's absolutely fine. That's part of my work on the earth, is to step up and lead as a wayshower, as a healer, as a teacher, showing you who you truly are, and who you truly are is not what you think. So my book is coming out this year, and lots of things are happening this year. Very excited. But how are you called to step up? Is it at home? Is it at home in your family? Is it in your community? Maybe if you're a woman, you start a sister circle in your community. Let me tell you, there's a lot of people awake out there that have no one to turn to and nowhere to go. Start a local gathering for the men. Start a men's circle, a lightworker men's circle. Are you here to lead in your work? Are you here to do something online? Write that question down. You don't have to answer it right away, because you want to feel into it. Don't let it come from your ego, because that's where the mistakes come in. Feel it in your heart. What brings you joy, and what brings you that feeling of, oh, yes. Your heart sparks joy, when your whole body starts to tingle, when you get an answer for something, that's your higher self saying, yes, we're going this way. Yes, this is your answer. Your higher self will never lie to you. You are your higher self. You're never going to lie. Okay. Here's the other question. Where are you being called to journey to this year? Another question to write down. Now, where you're being called to journey to doesn't necessarily mean you got to fly somewhere. It could be somewhere local. It could be journeying within. Okay. It could be possibly flying overseas and doing something. Where are you being called to journey to? And I know for a lot of you, it's going to be within. It's going to be another year of deeper within, to journey within and find the true self at the next level. Because each time you remove a level, another one pops up. That's just how it is. That's how it works. That is the process of elimination for illumination, as the light worker, as someone who has chosen ascension. So the other thing that I'm really picking up on, and this is just, this is what I was shown in 2004, that Gaia was going to go through her shifts and changes. I'm going to put my crystal down. And the weather was going to keep changing. The weather, she's going to do her things. This is how Gaia clears herself. This is how Gaia goes through her transformation. This is how she resets every so many thousands of years, but she also does a deep cleanse in herself every year as well. So there's still going to be in different spaces and places on the planet where there will be hurricanes, floods, tornadoes, a lot of rain somewhere, a lot of snow, more cold somewhere than others. There will be tsunamis, volcanoes, earthquakes. It's still going to happen. This is a normal process for her. So what you can do as a light worker when you see this happen, remember that the souls that chose to be in those places that may leave the planet from it, it was an experience that they came here for, but they're also teaching the experience and awakening humans to the next level of humanitarianism. How are you going to help out? Are you going to help out? Are you going to step up? Are you going to do something? Even if it's just saying prayer, if you have no money, say prayers. Put out good intentions, positive thoughts for those people and those families. It doesn't always have to be money. If you live close to the area and you're not working that day and you can help go do, cleanup or something, or bring, deliver water or something, this is going to be the next degree of the open heart, the beautiful humanitarian action from the heart and love for your fellow brother or sister on this planet. We're all one. Don't forget that. That person is you. We are all one energy. Everyone on this planet is your sisters and brothers. Everyone. How are you going to help out? Okay, the Schumann. I've really been diving into the Schumann resonance. It was really powerful yesterday. I literally had to lay down and go to sleep. And that's rare for me to actually have to go take a nap, but I passed out. I missed a thing I was supposed to be on. And I was like, well, oh, well, I guess I wasn't supposed to be on. It's always divinely aligned. But here's some other information about the Schumann resonance that I was given from spirit. When the Schumann is happening and you're getting this, like all of a sudden you're slumping and you just feel like you're going to pass out, you're so tired, do not feed your body caffeine. This is so important because it blocks the activation that's actually coming in. And it also does some things to your brain that you don't want to do. So stay away from the caffeine. More and more, I'm seeing more and more how detrimental caffeine is. And so each time the Schumann comes in and they're pushing all of these energy drinks that are loaded with caffeines and stuff, do not grab one. Take a nap. If you're at work, excuse yourself. I don't feel well. I need to go home. You know what? Do it. There is, like I said, it's humanitarianism come out. Your boss has got to comply with if you don't feel good. All right. Go take a nap or take a 15 or 20-minute snooze in your car. I don't know, but really take that time to rest, because during that time you are receiving, guess what? Upgrades. You are receiving codes for upgrades. Your body has to rest to receive it. So what's happening? Through the sun, the Schumann's coming in. There's having the geomagnetic storm. Schumann's happening. This is rising on the planet. The magnetic, everything is shifting. And guess what? You're going into a sleep state because the body needs to rest to receive the solar codes. And sometimes people just don't stop because they're caffeinating themselves. So what is spirit doing? Well, we got to go to the next level. We're just going to have to put you to sleep. That's what it's doing. It's forcing you to rest. It's forcing you to shut down for that little bit of time and receive. Okay. The other thing that I have crystals that talk to me. I can hear everything. But they're saying during Schumann to put them outside. So I have been putting my crystals outside during when the Schumann starts, and they're receiving these codes. So usually it's a couple days before, like when these storms start coming. So I'm very sensitive. I feel it. My whole body starts vibrating days before that we have the Schumann spike. So that means that the geomagnetic storms are happening. But when my crystals want to go outside, I put my crystals outside. So when we realize that we are all one, we can tune in and actually hear what they're saying. They're a consciousness. They're a little soul. For those of you that don't get that and don't believe me, It's the truth. You'll see soon. You will know. And I believe that's it for the information I'm getting for this month. I want to mention though that I know a lot of people are emailing me for a session and I'm getting private messages. I wish I can get a session with you. I'm sorry that I shut them down last year and only we're doing a little bit of time. I am still only going to do a little bit at a time because my schedule is a bit crazy and I also have so many projects going on that I have to focus on and finish, but I will be opening sessions in February. So the January newsletter, I will be announcing sessions for February sign up. Okay, you can sign up in that January newsletter, but here's the thing. I did that in December 1st, and they were sold out in less than 2 hours. So please, if you want a session, make sure you sign up for the newsletter. That's the only way I'm letting you know that they're open. And they're limited just for now. If you can always check out my Patreon and look to see there if anything interests you, because I do every level live except for level 1. All the other levels, I do things live with everyone. But I wanted to let you know that in January I will not be doing sessions because I will be traveling to go wait for the birth of my granddaughter. So lots of changes happening for everyone this year. And I'm very excited about the new little soul coming into the planet. So let's do your activations for January. It's a good month. Take advantage of it. I mean, power, manifesting, abundance, movement forward, acceleration. Um, it is a great, I know there's a lot of people saying there's going to be crazy things happening this year, but for me, I want to take you above and beyond that with vibration and frequency, because if we don't, then we don't change the outcome of the planet. And that's my focus this year, is to bring you here while all that 3D stuff is going on down here. We need to stay here. And this is where my guides are showing to take you this year. We're doing it. All right. So for those of you that don't know, I'm a light language DNA key code activator. I have access to all codes because I sit in this big blue bubble and I have a blue laser beam that comes out of my third eye, believe it or not. For years, I've seen it. Those that know me very well understand what that is. And it's just part of my being. So I reach into this big blue bubble. It looks like a beehive and it has sacred geometry. It has the hexagons in there. And when I touch certain ones, then it releases the code that's needed. So I'm going to be doing that now for you. And if you wish to receive them, they are to help you to go forward in your process, in your life. A lot of them are for healing. There's also sacred toning that will come in and possibly some song. So let's do that. All right. Everyone just have your hands palms facing up on your lap. That means you're open and ready to receive. And this is what I do with all of my clients and on Patreon. I want you to say, I now align and drop into my divine sacred heart. Mariana, And for those of you that feel energy, you will feel yourself moving in and dropping into that heart, and that heart are expanding. If you don't feel it, say it again. If you don't feel it again, say it again. For those that don't feel energy yet, that's okay. Don't worry, you're still doing it. Okay, let's go. Pakara utmanani art. You can have your eyes open or you can close, you just feel. It is about feeling because it is about vibration, it is about frequency, and it is about love. Katura namina shashana maru fakar. Unya swata mitana Yanata Paawet inero un achum erasna Ket erosnam at aki sak eras turshnu Purnama or a. Sak siras tit nushnim at. Saka star am or an. Fad kitiras nos ut maf urnia. Or. Okay, that was Lyran or Lyran. Okay, adjusting, aligning your frequency. Some of you may have felt that in your solar plexus. Apa mahanaat nera and urokut nishtap urestet dirachant amaki sakrasrasotesh. No 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 no. Okay, galactic. Got some Syrian there. Sama amma nuranamane nashtarasi ha orinamana furhunt asira hikwaine fai sham or sheshira shach shakirasa sham irastostur fur ushna urhme hasarki. Фородна батакер грас на сата турушна шутапур. Ем. Акьяра. Яра. Thank you. Amor. Blessings. Eternal love, eternal light, eternal life. Maya kita, Maya out. Many blessings. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I look forward to I'm supposed to be doing more videos during the month. We will see. Patreon gets a second half of the month the video on level 1. But I look forward to seeing my Patreon members on Sunday for the live channeling for more 2024 deep information and how to help you with this manifestation abundance. And I will be taking questions live while channeling, so I will be stepped back and allowing the channeling to come through. So I look forward to seeing everyone then. Have a fabulous January, and make it a special month. Really tune in. Use your power. Step in your power. Create. Manifest. Bring in all that you wish to receive. It is an 8-year, and it's an 8-year of Christ consciousness. It's an expanded year. A lot of people are starting to see Yeshua and Mary Magdalene in their dreams and their meditations and stuff. They both represent the Christ energy, because Mary Magdalene was the feminine Christ and Yeshua was the masculine Christ. So if you see them coming to you, they're trying to assist you to awaken your Christ consciousness codes at the next level. And I'm happy to say that's one of the things that I am gifted with, is to awaken Christ consciousness codes in my work. So blessings, everyone. Thank you for joining. I look forward to seeing you soon. Yo soy tú,